But I'd like to know here now, how many stalker men out there, girls? Because I honestly don't think there is. I mean, seriously, do you really think it's 20%, 10% less? I would reckon it's 1% maybe out of men who are stalkers out there. And I'd say, and I'm being generous on that one. Very generous. Peter. Hey everyone, welcome back to the show. Emergency meeting here today, guys. Time out. We're literally calling halftime on the pitch here. Things are getting really bad here, guys. You know, some of you may know that I do a dating recap at the end of every month. You know, the kind of the wacky dating stories that are coming in and trying to review them, analyze some of them, trying to break down some of them. Hopefully I can help anybody out there. But today, we're in an emergency situation here, guys. We're in the briefing room, emergency meeting here. Some of the stories that are commenting on social media, and guys, I'm putting up different content every single day. I'm mainly putting up 4 different videos on each platform. So in other words, I'm doing 4 videos on Facebook that are just connecting with other people's comments and trying to steer through it. Then I'm doing completely different videos for YouTube based on the audience, and I'm doing then completely different videos for TikTok and completely different videos for Instagram. And it's unbelievable. I mean, in one day I could be talking about men cheating or women cheating on TikTok. Then I could be going to, let's say, Facebook, and we're talking about men not sleeping in the same bed as a woman or a woman not sleeping in the same bed as a man, to then going on to Instagram and we're trying to discuss about men having bad breath. So like the amount of different stories every day, guys, is it's unreal. So I'm hopefully trying to help on this one. Number 1. This is a very interesting one. Stalker men. Now, I can't even remember what platform I was talking about this on. I think it was Facebook, but anyway. There's a lot of ladies out there. Now, I'm not having a go at ladies here, by the way, but this is just, I'm going by the actual fact of just the stories on Facebook. Now, maybe it's a good thing to address. Stalker men. I'd love to know, guys, how many stalker men are out there. On a scale of 1 to 100%. If you had to put a percentage on it, the way it's sounding on Facebook is you'd swear that it's 50% stalkers out there. I mean, it's insane. Now, I know that you know, you'd hear the negative comments before a positive comment most of the time on social media anyway, whether it's my channel or someone else's channel. The negative comments seem to stand out a lot louder and bigger than the the positive ones. But I'd like to know here now, how many stalker men out there, girls? Because I honestly don't think there is. I mean, seriously, do you really think it's 20%, 10% less? I would reckon it's 1% maybe out of men who are stalkers out there. And I'd say, and I'm being generous on that one. Very generous. As in, what do you classify as stalker? Is he knocking on your door? Is he waiting outside your house? I don't hear many of these stories. I mean, guys, I've been at this for 2 years now, the dating thing, and I'm hearing all these stories. I do the Ask the Audience, as many of you know. But if it was this bad, it would be coming up every single day, right? Every single day it would come up. It's not that bad. And guys, I don't know where this is coming from. Now, okay, I'll give the argument here that because I'm a guy, let's say I do know a stalker out there. Let's say he's one of my friends or some guy I even just know, right? One of the two. And I have no idea he's a stalker. He's obviously not going to tell me that he's a stalker, right? So I'll give you that it would be hard for me to actually go with that point. 100% I'd give any woman out there that one. The thing is, you've got complete control. Now, I think I was even talking about this on an episode, or maybe it was social media a few days ago. I genuinely believe that you're going to find out what the guy is like. If he is a stalker, you're going to find out what the guy is like after the first date or on the first date. So there's good things here. You're going to find out if he's going to show his cards very, very fast. Right? He's going to show them very fast. This is not like he waits 6 months. Okay, now I'm going to stalk her. No. He's either a stalker or he's not. And if somebody's gone to the dark side here, they don't wait 6 months. They're straight in it straight away anyway, because they've gone over to the dark side already. Now, there's a lot of ladies complaining that, oh, well, look, I don't give out my number. You gotta be safe. Well, if that's the attitude, ladies, and I'm not having a go off women, aren't you just shooting yourself in the foot here? Because there was ladies saying that, oh, well, I'll match with a guy, and let's say the guy asks, hey, can we exchange phone numbers? Let's say then the guy wants to talk on WhatsApp or somewhere. Now there's some ladies putting up a fight that they're never going to do it until after the first date because they want to know what the person's like first. Well, I'm sorry, ladies, I'm going to break this news to you here, but do you really think that you know the guy after the first date? Seriously? And I'm not laughing at anybody here. I'm not throwing a jab. I just don't understand how you could know the guy after the first date, then decide to give him your number. Like, if he is a stalker, maybe this guy's had you flagged and tagged before you even fucking matched with him on Tinder or wherever. Then all of a sudden he saw you and went, oh, that's the girl I'm stalking. And then he swipes right with you. You swipe right, and all of a sudden his lucky days arrived. Maybe he's done that. Like, stalkers are intense motherfuckers here. They don't just sit around and, well, today I'm going to be a stalker, but tomorrow I'll take the day off. Do you know what I mean? The point is this. It doesn't matter whether he's on Tinder or your phone number, or he's got your phone number. If he starts to text you and call you in the middle of the night, you can block him. You've got full control over it. Now, and I know the argument here, well, look, if it doesn't matter about a phone number, well, then why give it out? Well, I actually say you give the guy your number because you want to find out what he's going to be like, right? If he wants to stalk you, if he only has your Tinder and you're only talking on there, he's going to find a way to stalk you. If he has your phone number, doesn't matter, he's going to find a way to stalk you. At least you find out. Don't tell him where you live, okay? Yeah, don't tell him where you live. But maybe if he is a stalker and he's got you flagged already, maybe he knows already without you even giving out a phone number. My point is here, guys, I just don't see where this is a problem. I think you need to almost poke the bear, rattle the cage, find out if he is. Let him reveal his cards. And at the end of the day, if he's a stalker, well, then you get a fucking restraining order if he's bothering you. Just don't give him your home address until you really feel safe. But when it comes to phone numbers, like, my real point here, guys, my ultra point here is, don't put up obstacles before you've even met a guy. Because I can tell you this. If I matched with a girl right here today, and we were having good chats, good banter on, let's say it's Tinder, and I'm like, oh, this is going really well. This is really cool. And then if I ask her for her phone number, and if she said to me, look, Peter, I'm sorry, I don't trust, whatever a woman would say, well, look, actually, Peter, I don't give out my number until I've gone on a few dates. You know what a guy's thinking? Oh, for fuck's sake. What do you think I'm going to do? Stalk her? Arrive on her doorstep? Are you joking me? Like, give me a fucking break. That's what I'd be saying to myself. And it doesn't matter how nicely the woman puts it, how badly the woman puts it, I'm thinking that already. Now, guess what? Now I'm a bit on the back foot if I meet you on a date. I'm like, alright, well, this girl doesn't trust me anyway. Now, understandably so, that how could she trust me? Right? Of course. Trust is earned. That's the way I look at it. And I'm one of those guys that I think we naturally should Give people the trust, like the benefit of the doubt when you meet them. 100%. Now at the same time, you know, Peter could be a stalker, right? But the point is, like, if Peter's a stalker, he'll find a way. Okay? If Peter's a stalker, he'll find a way to stalk you. You have full control over all your phones, your messages, your social media accounts, everything. And you're putting up an obstacle. And my back would be a little up, I have to say. And here's why, ladies. Because I can understand where women are saying, well, what's the point, Peter? You're talking to her on Tinder. Why bother her phone number? And I'll tell you why. Because it's feeling like we're taking it to the next step. As in, oh, this isn't just some random shit talk on Tinder and she's chatting to about a million other guys, or Peter could be chatting to a million other girls. This is like, oh, okay, actually, we could meet here. This is good, right? And it's approval, ladies. Now, I'm opening up here. This is like, I can't speak for every man, of course, on the planet here. I just think that for a lot of men, it gives us approval that you like us. It's like, yeah, I definitely talked about this on a podcast the other day, but I think I definitely got to repeat this. It's like, Tinder is like a dance floor in a nightclub. You're on the dance floor, there's guys circling around the dance floor, maybe not keeping an eye on you, but as in like checking you out, like, oh, she's hot. Now all of a sudden, if I match with you, it's like me having a dance on the dance floor with you, but there's other guys around. Now me then getting your phone number is like leaving the dance floor to get a drink at the bar. Now, that's a different scenario now, isn't it? Because now all of a sudden, oh, hey, we're getting away from all the dudes here. I've got a chance. This is good. And ladies, I'm sure you can understand exactly what I'm saying here on that one. So it's approval, ladies. Don't put obstacles up before you've even met the guy. And trust me, most men, not all of us, most men will go, oh, she doesn't want to give out her phone number? Why, am I a fucking stalker? That's going to go through a lot of our heads. Or she doesn't, oh, what's the problem here, like? Alright? Now, that's if a guy does ask for your phone number. Right? Now, maybe there's some guys out there that don't, and they'll just chat away on Tinder. Cool. Cool. Sounds good. But those who do, they're going to be thinking, oh, come on, give me a fucking break here. Their back is going to be up a little bit on the first date. Do you really want that? Now, maybe some girls do. Maybe you want to actually have the guy on the back foot, and he's awkward, he's this or that. Maybe you do. But it's not going to go anywhere. Anyway, so look, guys, that's the stalker part anyway. And, okay, where am I at here? So there's other stuff I want to talk about here as well, guys. About, what would you say? Panis...
Peter.
Walsh.